Welcome back. So we've been procrastinating over the last couple days. I went to Lowe's this morning and today is going to be more of a catch-up day. We've been not really doing anything, so we need to get back on track. The main priority today is to paint the wall, and then while that's drying, we start on deleting the plumbing. There's a random pipe that's coming out of the wall that's going to our hose, and I'll show it to you. It makes no sense. I don't know why it's there, but it's there, and we're deleting it. So we're gonna paint the wall first, and then we're gonna start the plumbing. And they don't have a shut-off valve anywhere close to where I'm gonna be messing, so I have to turn off the main water. So, yeah. All right, let's paint the wall. So I have no clue what video this is gonna end up in. If you're wondering why it's in a separate video, is because I finished filming that night when I ran out of paint, and that was like a week ago. So I'm just playing catch up because I just got that part done and just called it a day. So obviously this still needs painted, so we're just gonna paint it. Now that it is drying, we're gonna go ahead and start on the plumbing and deleting that pipe. And I'll show you what they did. It's very dumb. All right, moving on. So you might have seen me trying to do vapor barrier around this pipe. This goes down. So this goes down to here and then has a cap at the end. I could not tell you why it's like that because it comes up and then makes like 5 90s and then goes out to our hose. Is this paint on my hair? It's paint on my hair. Oh.
I'm gonna have a BF. Oh my god, she's gonna have a bitch fit. Oh.
Okay, moving on. I was like, why does my bun look different? I don't know how to get that out. Okay, it's waterproof paint. Okay. This is why I should not be allowed to paint by myself, because I'm so sloppy when it comes to painting. But yeah, it goes up and then goes into the pipe that runs to our hose out in our front yard. There is not, here's the real kicker, there is not a shut-off anywhere in sight. So I did pick up a shut-off valve that I can attach to it. Have all the pipe, hopefully. Worst comes to worst, if I'm missing something, there will be a shut-off so I could turn the rest of the water on in the house, but keep that off, if that makes sense. But I'll take you on a journey of our terrible plumbing in our house. So, hold on a second. So this is what I was just talking about. It comes, like, here's the pipe. It goes all the way down here, comes up, and then shoots out to our front yard. I don't know why this happened. It's only cold water, so I don't know. Maybe a shop sink at one point, but it's capped. I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. So we're gonna delete all that. And then essentially I got a new hose bib, everything. We're gonna probably put the shut-off valve maybe like right here, just so it's able to be accessed in the future for like winters and stuff. So here's the problem now. journey with me, okay? Okay, moving on, moving on, moving on. I'm trying not to fall. Moving on. That's a future project waiting to happen. That's our bathtub. It's okay, moving on. Okay, so we were just standing over that way. Now we're by the water heater. Don't even get me started on the plumbing on that. So this pipe is what's running to our hose all the way over there. There is not a singular shutoff valve in sight. Yeah, so what I think I might have to do is shut off our main water, which is insane. I'm gonna look and make sure there's not a shutoff valve before I hit the main, because I don't want to shut off the main water because my husband and my baby might need something in the next hour and a half, so I think I might have to shut off the main. Ah, crap. The water is shut off. I had to try 3 different shutoffs. The last one worked. So, water's off now. It should be pretty straightforward if you've never done anything like this. I know I'm gonna have some plumber probably be like, that's not how we did it back in my day.
Well, back in my day. Mm-hmm.
But not your house, not your rules, baby doll. So we're going to use shark bite, and I know, controversial, I know. Never had an issue with shark bite. So we are actually going to add a shutoff valve right before a hose line and then finish installing it from there. So it should be pretty straightforward. I have messed with shark bite in the past, so let's get to it. First things first, we need to get the old junk out of here. So this pipe is UPC. And we are gonna go in with a little saw and some sandpaper to make sure there's no burrs, because with shark bite you want an even cut all the way through and no ridges or bumps where it could get, like, lose the seal, if you catch my drift. So, also, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, make sure your water's off, because you will have a big mess. So, yeah. Ooh! Like that. Ah! Went down my armpit. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna need a bucket. Oh my god. Stress. I'm gonna need towels. Yes, I do know that the towel is still there, but cleaned up. Now we're gonna install the little clamp. What are they called? Pipe clamp. Just to I'm okay. Everything's fine. Why is there still a spring attached? I promise it's not always this bad. It's just today is a weird day. I may have gotten crap in my eyes. Probably should wear eye protection, but it'll be fine. Do as I say, not as I do. And my battery's about to die. Okay, BRB. New battery, who dis? So we're just gonna go in with 120 grit around the edge and just make sure it's nice and smooth, and then we'll be good. Okay. Alright, so now that is all good. So, if you've never worked with shark bite before, you're essentially going to press it in there until you hear like a little click. Hopefully this works. Alright, we're going to have it face like so, and I'll be quiet so you can hear it. like that. That's it, girl. That's it. And you will know it is attached by how it clicks.
You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is.
So next thing, we're just gonna measure to essentially where our right angle is gonna hit, and then insert a cutting piece. So we're gonna be around 21?
21?
Question mark. Yeah. We should be, we're gonna cut a little bit, so we'll do 21 and a half. BRB. Alright, so if you never cut PEX before, it's super easy. You just ignore the mess, that's my ladder. You get these little snips. Any hardware store that sells PEX will have these. So I will link everything that I'm using today down in the description box. Just make sure it's all straight when you're measuring, and then you're gonna mark where you wanna cut. So we are marking 21 and a half, and I usually do it all the way around just so it is all aligned and you don't have any raised spots. You're just gonna take these and you're just gonna snip it right down the middle, make sure it's aligned, and cut. Beautiful. Now that we got our handy dandy piece, we're gonna go ahead and slip this guy into this side. So you see how the pipe is like bending? We don't want that. So we're gonna put a 90 right here coming down, and then it'll just make a little L. Just keep everything nice and straight. Beautiful. Now you can get these pretty much anywhere. They're little PEX clamps. These are not the expensive part. The expensive part are getting the crimpers. It's a one-time purchase. Just get the big boys and then you'll never have to do it again. So you're gonna put the ring on first, then the 90 the way you want it, and make sure you have a little gap, about maybe 1/8 of an inch, and then you're gonna want that 90 to come all the way down like so. Beautiful. These things are so much fun to mess with. But you just put the crimper on and then make sure you're lined up, not slipped anywhere, and then you crimp. And then there you go. You got it crimped, girl. It's all crimped. Now we're gonna bring it down. Just so, like that. So that way this is not stressed at all. I'm gonna go ahead and crimp this. I made this off camera. It fits, it will be fine, but we're gonna go ahead and crimp this little guy at the bottom just to make sure there's not too much movement once we get up there. And like so, you literally, all you have to do is just put it in there and then press down a little bit just to hear that first click, and then it will not stop. So say if you have to like maneuver your hands around, it will not stop until you fully crimped this. Like, see, not crimped, crimped. There she is. Beautiful. Moly. I'm gonna hold off making this cut. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this and measure how much pipe we need to go through the wall, because I don't want to go back to Lowe's today. So this actually has some strapping on it, so we're gonna grab our drill really quick, unscrew it, and then we're gonna mark where the pipe is going in at, so when we take it all out, we will know how much pipe we need to go through the wall. Hopefully. Oh my god, there's so many spider webs. Spooters galore. There's one. I think it's galvanized. Oh no. It's galvanized. Where I might need to get my Dremel out. Okay, we're gonna mark it. It's essentially right at the bolt. That's very annoying for me. We're gonna try, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try to disconnect it from the outside and we'll go from there. So that was easier than expected. It was just held on by two very tetanus awaiting screws and it just pulled out. So, trash. Okay, now what we're gonna do is take our tape measure and measure this length, and essentially that's gonna be where our pipe needs to be hitting. And then, yeah, should be good. And then we're gonna do, obviously, weather protected screws on the outside. That way we never have to deal with this again. Because I don't want to deal with it again. So, okay. And this is all trash now. Oh my god. Oh, okay. All right. Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Water's everywhere. Why? Just stop. Just stop. Okay. Well, water just went everywhere. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So from the wall, we are gonna need around 9 inches. Okay. Let me see how long this pipe was. Feeling lucky? Ooh, 11. Beautiful. So, this is why I love shark bite. Ready? That's it. That's it. It's connected. It's beautiful. It's connected. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So now this is going to go on the outside, and after this is installed, we're going to go back in with some spray foam just to make sure no little critters can get behind there and get inside the basement. Alright, I need to go get screws, and then this is gonna get installed. Alright, I got my exterior screws and it all connected. I'm gonna go install it on the outside while you're looking on the inside. Okay, so it is installed on the outside. I went ahead and drilled some screws in. Now we need to figure out where the pipe is going to be going over to and do the right angle. Pretty straightforward. So we're going to grab a little right angle and clamp. Put the clip on and then right angle. Like so. That's all you gotta do, baby doll. And then the not so fun part, clamping it. You wanna make sure it has a little gap, not too much. And then clamp it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, she's beauty. She's Grace. She's Miss United States. So we're gonna measure right where it's gonna hit now. We do have a little leeway on this side up here, and so So we can actually push it back to clamp it and then install this one last. I think that's the best route. So let me grab my tape measure. We're almost at 11.5. So a little shy of 11.5. Now she's done. Now we have to test it for leaks, which if you do it right, you won't have a leak, but it always just makes me nervous. So let's test it. We are gonna start with it turned off, and then I will go back there and turn everything on. So it's on right now, off. Don't you love shut-off valves? Oh my God. It's like you should use them, prior owners. It's like you should use them. Who would have thought? Okay, we should have water running in that pipe. I'm gonna go ahead and test everything. See if I feel any moisture, and I don't. Give it about 30 more seconds and then we'll turn this guy on. All right, we are back. It's been about 30 seconds. Just asked my husband to turn on the water in the kitchen. Water is all running. So that means this pipe currently has water in it. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on, has enough pressure built, and test for leaks further down the line. Yep. All right, water is coming through. Gonna test all of our joints. Okay. Test all of our joints. All right. And the last thing to test is if we have running water outside, which, you know, spoiler alert, there's probably water running. All right, let's do that. Alrighty, let's test it out. See if she's working, shall we? She's working. Okay. It's beautiful. Look at that. So, good. So, very last thing, we're gonna go in with gap filler. You can get this at any hardware store. And we're just gonna make sure this hole is nice and sealed. So, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I'm gonna stick it as far as it can go in. And that's gonna drip like a mofo, but it is going to expand. Obviously, I know it's dripping, so I'm going to take care of this off camera. Okay, BRB. All right, just cleaned up what dripped onto my vapor barrier, but I'm just gonna leave a little paper towel until that's all cured, and then it'll be done. So we are done with that. Was it annoying? Yeah. But honestly, something about like crimping those is like kind of therapeutic. But it's done, it's working. We officially have a shut off for winter time next year that we can just shut the hose off. And yeah, that's all I was wanting to accomplish today. And we did it. Let me know down below if you like more of this type of video where it's just straight to the point, as far as more of like an instructional video, even though I'm not a professional. Let's put that out there. Not a professional. I do not claim to be one. I'm just helping people who maybe would have probably paid someone to do this, and the upfront cost of the crimpers and everything to get started with PEX is kind of expensive, but I would suggest any homeowner to own those if your house is PEX. It just makes your life a little bit easier. So, but it's not like back in the day where you had to learn how to sweat. It's very easy. It's very easy, and now we are running into people who kind of abuse PEX. So do it right the first time, and then you will never have to do it again, hopefully. I think PEX has like a 60-year life. I don't know. AI fix me. What is the life expectancy of PEX? But honestly, we're good. So let me know. Do you like this type of content? Would you rather a more vlog style? Let me know. I will see you guys in the next one. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. I hate seeing that. I sound dumb, but you know what to do. Alrighty. Bye!